Is that supposed to make a sound? Is that supposed to make a sound? That's making a sound. Okay, we're good, we're good. $8 for subs? I think that Apple and Amazon are engaged in legal battles over it. What the fuck? That's so much money. Oh my god, do not use your mobile. Do not do that. That's so much. That's so much. Oh my god. I'm still like, I still think it's crazy that it's like $5.99 now on PC, at least here where I am. That also just sounds like so much. I pay for it, but I feel bad as well. I feel like, don't do that. Don't do that. I want to look at the achievements, but I'm afraid that they'll spoil something. Isn't Jupiter just the best? We're just gonna pet this cat for a while. Do you have Patreon or something? Since I can't pay on Twitch, been using it for a couple of streamers. I used to have Patreon, but I feel like I wasn't doing enough on there to like feel like I should have one. I used to, like when I was modeling and doing a lot of like, I used to do a lot of photography and stuff like that and making art. So I felt having a Patreon made sense then. But I don't really I don't make like extra content or anything besides streaming. Like I'm lazy, so I feel like I don't deserve a Patreon. And yeah, I've like thought of making a coffee. But again, I'm like, I'd want to offer something more for something like that, especially because if, let's say you were doing that instead of subscribing, you know, you're not getting the emotes, right? So I still want to offer something. So I'd want to figure out what that would be. So it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's ridiculous. Hell yeah, lazy ass. I do have a lazy ass. It's, well, this weekend it wasn't lazy. It was dancing a lot, but I just had a butt crack. Oh yeah. But, otherwise I am really lazy. I'm so bad. Ryan Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. Oh yeah, one of the main characters that had come in here, we don't know if she's okay or not. We tried to help her, but shit might be going down and it's not good. It's not looking good for her. So she is someone who fell ill with like a 𝔖𝔰𝔰. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I am doing. Not butt crack dancing, no. Not butt crack dancing, I don't. What would that even look like? I guess I have a few ideas how it would look. But no, I just, when I can squeeze my butt cheeks to crack my back, so I just did that. But, and then I was dancing all weekend. Two very separate things. I was dancing and my butt crack was fully concealed. Fully concealed, I promise. There's video proof. I refuse to have any ideas. Ideas are a lot. Butt crack dancing, aka farting. I wasn't even doing that much this week. I was pretty corked up this week. I'm glad it cracks you up, Ruby. I'm glad. Hey lad, welcome in. Where the hell am I? I'm in the, what's the? I forgot what the quote was. I was gonna make a reference and I don't even remember the whole quote. You're in hell. That's where you are. You're in hell. I'm so sorry. And also welcome. It's fine here. It's great. A little warm. How you doing, lad? So these we're trying to find a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰. These were once worn by the necromancers of the 5 gnolls, who used them in the rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰 would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. So resurrection, death, and Braxis. This is the only item we know of that does resurrection. I'm sure death has like a bunch. Very interesting. Braxis, huh? Well, we have a thing about that. Characters that have necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Okay, that could still be like anything. But something that's worn. Could be any of these things. But we do know some of the symbols on these things. And what it might not be. So that's good. Braxis, I barely know her. Grimm's Games, hi, welcome in. Oh, that's a good emo, bro beam. I like that. What beer would that be if it were a beer? What beer would that be? I'm assuming that's a beer, unless it's soda. Sorry if I'm assuming. But what's in that bottle? What is in that bottle? So it's worn? Ooh. Moosehead? A Canadian lager. Ooh. Canadian lager would be called Moosehead. I love that. I was just in Canada 2 weeks ago now. It's great. I didn't have any beer though. Didn't have any beer while I was there. But I do love a lager. I've never tried Moosehead, no. Is it available in the States? Or is this something you have to get in Canada? Because if it's around here, I'll give it. I love lagers. Moose drool would be that would be hilarious. That would be a great name. That'd be a great name for beer. I would drink that. Not actual moose drool, just the beer. Okay, death is this little symbol. It kind of looks like a head. Do we see anything with that symbol on it? No. No, I don't see it at all. So those are all the elements. It's like, right? Yeah. Scarring caused by Braxis. I mean, what, am I supposed to like hold it up to her and see if it does anything to her face? That would be really mean. That'd be really mean. That's really not nice to do. You shouldn't do that to people. It's not kind at all. Can I touch it? Can I put it on me? This would be like a gemstone? Or like a death one or something like that? I feel like I'm not actually processing what this thing is saying about this thing. Resurrection, so maybe it would have like a life symbol on it? What's the symbol for life? Oh. Duh. I don't have anything with that on it. This is like everything else. Do you hear like the humming in this background music? It's creepy. Probably not with the tariffs, yeah, especially from Canada. But we have Moosehead, okay. You're in Minnesota and get it, okay. I'll have to give it a whirl. Used to drink it quite a bit when you still drank? Moose Drool is a beer? I've made clones of it before? Wait, are you serious? Are you fucking with me, lad? That's hilarious. I'm not a big brown or porter beer girl, though. I like stouts more. Moose crack? Is that real too? Moose Drool is made by Big Sky Brewing. Wait. Hold on, I have to look this up. Are you messing with me? Moose Drool beer? Oh my god, you're being serious. Okay, that's so cute. Wait, the label's really cute too, with the little moose on it. It's a big moose, but that's so cute. Pale caramel chocolate and... You know, maybe I would like that brown ale. I'll have to look for it. I'll have to look for it. I'll have to give it a whirl. 'Tis the season for those too. I hope moose crack juice isn't real. Is it? I'm sorry I doubted you, lad. Now I know better. Don't take advantage of that, though. 3K Brewing Company. Moose Knuckle Canadian Ale by 3K Brewing Company. Is that also real? How many moose beers are there? Stouts are your fave. I'm honestly thinking of getting some non-alcoholic Guinness for the party I'm going to on Saturday. That's right, they do make non-alcoholic. I have to get some of that. Thank you for reminding me that exists. That's so exciting. I also saw that Blue Moon makes a non-alcoholic beer if you like wheat beers. And I love a Blue Moon. Now's not the season for that. Guinness. That's good. Non-alcoholic Guinness would be so yummy. No, not moose smegma. Ew! Ew! Fucking gross. Oh, God. My only complaint is that this game is too short and not very replayable, but I love the atmosphere. Yeah, I don't mind that, though. I love, like, a solid one-shot sometimes. But I know there's sometimes, like, choices matter. I imagine there's more than one ending. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but because it's short, you might be able to do it more. But I hear you, and that's fair. Welcome in Tone Rebellion. Thank you for the first time chat. Have you done the horticulture as well? Athletic NA beers are some of the best. I still have yet to try those. I want to try them because I've heard really good things. All these different moose beers. Someone has to make a moose knuckle beer, surely? And they did. Oh my god. I might have to just have a moose beer night. You guys have equipped me with this horrible, wonderful idea. Just all the moose beers. I wonder if the non-alcoholic beers make good subs for like chili or stew. Oh, I bet, because they still have all the malt and stuff like that. It's just a different process, I guess. Or it will get de-alcoholized depending on what they're doing. I bet. If it's just for the flavor, sure. We're about 2 steps away from making big moose rack or dick jokes on steps. Oh, God. Bro, Beep, thanks so much for hanging. Do appreciate you being here and here. I love that energy. Oh. And good luck getting your stuff done. Good luck. Finishing horticulture right after this one. I know both games have a bunch of endings, but all the items and plants are the same every time, so I can only replay it once. I forget what everything is. That's very fair. That's very fair. See, when you're old like me, you're gonna forget anyway. So, just wait till you're older. I don't know how old you are, but wait till you're older. It's great. You forget things immediately. Reminds me of when my boss at Walmart almost sprayed estrus deer urine on himself. What? Closest I think I'll ever come to 𝔬𝔰𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. Yeah, that's pretty close. That would have been so awful. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Was that for, oh, because farmers usually get that, right? To keep, like, animals away from their crops and stuff like that. Bye, bro B. Thanks again for the raid. I am kind of stumped on this one. Let's see, maybe there's something else that can give us more clues as to... some symbology you want to look for, or darkness. A few necklaces there. I wonder if there's any others that might be relevant here. He also has the hand with the swirly on it. So I'm assuming this is like his hand. But I don't know what this one's gonna be. I'm honestly so stumped. Once known by worn by necromancer of the 5 gnolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the necroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. Draw out infections.
Welcome to the forest of spirits.
We had it during hunting season, but I'm sure it helps for that too. Oh, right. Tone Rebellion, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Spirits. Fox usually, from my understanding, but I've heard is rank to keep pests away. That is, yeah, I imagine it's gross. I imagine it's stinky. I'm so stumped on this. Okay, I was rubbing all these on her face because I'm an asshole. I don't know what it would be. It's something you wear. They are worn. Do we know what that symbol is? Let's try and find that symbol. It's like 2 C's with a line through them, right? It's almost like the opposite of paralysis. That's interesting. It's like reverse paralysis. So maybe it's not that then. Rebirth. This is a symbol of rebirth. When the spiral's going this clockwise. Which this is. Should we try it? Oh! Slay. So what is this again? This is a 𝔤𝔰𝔰. 𝔤𝔰𝔰. I don't know what... oh, we wrote all these down. I know what that is. That means it is diurnic, which is... No, I can't bring it back to page 1. Diurnic is of the day. Really? What color should we give it then? I guess I'll keep it yellow. And diurnic is... which one again? Diurnic is... okay. I think I can remember that real quick. Oh god. This one. Just trying to label them proper. Well, interesting. We got this. I've been wondering what this was for so long. And now we know. My sad little organization. You like it? All right, next. Next! Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Franklin Underhill? Okay. The Twinnings, artisans of wood, iron, and clay. 2 Market Avenue, Undermere. Well, sure. $15. The Twinnings. Friday, the Twinnings. The man who dropped off his card introduced himself as the owner of the Twinnings. An unusual, sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions, not contraceptions, contraptions to a room unlike the other. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Ooh, oh. That. We are looking for that. I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫 cord? Do we have that? I don't think we do yet. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫 field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Diurnal branch. Well, why is it called a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 cord? Why? These simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. Freezing effect in the body, which we know has a few things have freezing symbology on them. There's a few things that are like paralysis. Are you diurnic? Nope, that's Noctic. There was another thing with a paralysis. You. No. And snakes. That's Noctic. Interesting. Oh, this is like the opposite of paralysis. Okay, so I'm torn between this. So, I mean, this actually has a, this is a Wixic one, which is fire something paralysis. Fire. Yeah, that's fire. And then ice? Fire, ice, paralysis. But say it's in the, they belong to the diurnal branch. Why? This is, what's that symbol? Is that Earth? I'm forgetting now. Why I want to bring me to page 1? Earth, it is Earth. Okay, that's just Earth. This isn't really a chord though, and that's not even... I'm imagining it has something to do with either cold or paralysis. Whoop. But I don't know now. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is like all of the... What's that symbol? The little like fish hook. Rain, snow. This is like a storm thing. Let's see. Diurnic. Maybe some diurnic stones will help us. If we know what that is. Purple. Purple or yellow stones. Don't have that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Freezing effect. None of them have a diurnic thing, right? This is yeah, that's Noctic. This one is diurnal. Let's try it. Nope. Shit. Shit! Oh god. Okay, so it's not, that's not a Wixic chord. These have snakes like Medusa. I say kill him. Wait, wrong game. You made me choke. What game are you thinking of, Lap? Pardon. 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 I mean, listen. We might have to consider that soon, though. Think. Symbology. Medusa stones. Medusa stones. But this is Noctic. This is not... So it makes me think it's gonna be snaky, but... Medusa stones. There are no diurnic... Fucking... Unless I'm missing something? No, these are all my labeled ones. Unless it's like a Wixic stone to fool us. Wixic would be bloodstone or a pale yellow stone. I don't fucking know. Also, is there a chance that I have to do these first? Because we haven't even done this yet. I don't even know if we have 3 resident objects in our index yet. Unless I'm taking that to literally, which is so possible. I don't think so. Okay, so we just guessed that. What if it is this? Oh, that was. Oh, from the diurnal branch. Oh my god. I don't remember which one's Noctic. But god dang it. What's the Noctic symbol again? Noctic. Circle on, big circles on top. Diamond, small circle. Well, heck. So to my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and hello? Oh my goodness! I got another raid! Mango Moonbeam! What a lovely name. Hello! Hey there, raiders! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! And Lab, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. If that's what you mean. Unless I'm misinterpreting that. Then don't go. Oh, you're playing Little Nightmares 3! How are you liking it? How are you liking it? Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in raiders. Lumsford, hello. This is Jay Davis, hello. 608. Surrender, hello. Lumsford, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hey, James.
Welcome to the forest of spirits.
Did you bring people here? I appreciate that.
Welcome.
I am
to
telling
the
you why it's so hard.
forest of
Is it hard?
spirits.
Has it been hard? I don't really know much about it. Or at least I haven't played it yet. I played the first two, but I didn't know that it was gonna be so hard. Oh my god, Miss Surrender, thank you for the follow. And Mango, thank you also for the follow. How was your stream? How did it go? I know you're saying it was hard. Are you stuck at a part? Are you still being recommended? Oh my god, wait, that's crazy. Oh my god, well welcome. And thank you for trusting with your community. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, welcome everyone to the Forest of Spirits. I'm Ghost. We're currently doing my first playthrough of Strange Antiquities, which just came out about maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now. I'm losing track of time. I love things that are horror related. I love things that are just kind of spooky, a little cozy, whimsical. I love anything in the realms of folklore, mythology, urban legends, fairy tales, you name it. I love it. I'll eat it up. I love things that are puzzles, point and click. I love dark fantasy. I've been just starting my journey with Souls-like games. We just beat Elden Ring not that long ago. But yeah, that's what I do here. It's nice to meet you. Aw, heck, James, thanks so much. Maybe I'll have to check you out. Thank you so much for the raid. Heck.
That's why people don't call me. Because I say things like piss flat.
I do say things like piss ups. I have to fix that. I'll have to fix that. Thank you for that, James. Like the crone and they're vibing in the corner. Yeah, Stolas. You can feed him. You can do this if you wish. And he also does a little dance sometimes. He's cute. I love Stolas. Yeah, welcome guys. It's nice meeting you. And again, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to do a raid and run, please do your post-stream care if you need to. But also, if you want to hang, we're happy to have you here in the forest. It's safe here. It's nice and good. I promise. We make a lot of fart jokes. Thanks, Mango. So after Elden Ring, are you going to take a look at Lies of P? I started with LOP and went to ER. Oh, interesting. So my next game I'll be starting in January is going to be Dark Souls. I just got the remaster. So I'll be doing the Dark Souls line, and then we'll see from there. We'll see where we take it from there. I was in love with Elden Ring though. It really was. Oh, I'm glad you find it so cozy, James. It makes me so happy to hear that. It's good to see you. I forgot to make tea today. I'm slacking. Actually, I must spend some quality time with my cats, but I hope you have an amazing stream. I'll be back in the future. Thanks so much. Have a cozy time with your cats. And thank you. It was nice meeting you. I love that emote. Oh my god. The burbs are good. They're at my parents' right now because I actually just got back from a little mini, I won't call it vacation, but I was traveling this weekend to perform. I'm also a belly dancer on top of streaming and everything else I do. I also belly dance. So I was actually performing at the Connecticut Renaissance Fair this past weekend. So they were staying with their grandparents. And due to we were supposed to have a nor'easter here. That just didn't happen. So I mean, it was worse yesterday, honestly, when I was performing than today. But what's it called? Yeah, I'll be getting them back tomorrow. So I miss them so much. But they're doing good. They're doing well. Thanks for asking, James. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I do have 2 burbs for anyone new here. I got Baloo, my big egg. He's like 21 now. Wow, I wrote this 4 years ago. That's kind of nuts. Unless he is actually more 20. It's hard to say. Baloo's adopted. And this is Mush. He's my crackhead. I love him though. They're both great. And usually one of them is here. Usually Baloo's here with me because he likes to vibe. Mush isn't that happy in front of cameras, so. But we also have burbs here. It's usually a burb stream. Uh, but again, Mango, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I will definitely have to give you a peep. Especially that you're playing Little Nightmares. Do you do other horror games and stuff like that? Okay, actually, I'm just gonna look now because I'm curious. I'm just always so curious. Oh, I love your aesthetic. It's so cute. It's so cute. Ooh. Potion Craft is on your to play soon. Amazing. Amazing. Well, I'll definitely have to give your stream a peek, see, at some point. But thank you again so much for the raid. We're gonna get back to our game now. If we are towards the end of Strange Antiquities, so if anyone's planning on playing it or currently playing it, this will have spoilers. So if you want to avoid that, no shame in that. You know, no. What's the word I'm trying to say? I won't be upset about it. Is what I'm trying to say. It's okay if you need to avoid spoilers. Peak is so fun. Oh my god. Peak is so freaking fun. So good. Heck. But yeah, here's some Strange Antiquities. We just saved ourselves. We were getting like attacked by one of the afflicted in Undermere, the town of Undermere. A man with all black eyes was rushing towards us. So, oh, he was shouting at us. That's right, and running towards us. So we just defended ourselves, and we just used a paralysis, essentially, totem to help us. So to my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. That's not nice. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Wait, that's fucking sus? I have to nervously pet my cat now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I also curse a lot. Not a lot. They slip. Elden Ring made me see some... I was a potty mouth during Elden Ring. Love it here. I'll be lurking while I hunt for some food on my couch and force love upon my own animals. Have such a great stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the lurk. It's really nice meeting you, Mango, and I look forward to looking for one of your streams. Thank you again. Okay, so that guy was really suspicious. But we got the thing that we came for, so... Yay? I don't know. Can we do this now? From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. Individual is... No, wrong thing. Individual is what? Mentic and Wixic. We had most of these figured out, and I didn't write down what they were, because I'm so silly. But a stone for dark purposes? What a stone for dark purposes. A dark stone for dark purposes. Okay, it has to be a bloodstone. Oh wait, that goes over here. Were we gonna do this for that? Yeah, we were. So that's for the individual. From the celestial, a stone from the earth, which would be a stone for the earth, a green, bright green, and it has to have a celestial field to it, which this does actually. And then a stone of death. We got it! Uh-huh. Oh, I have it backwards. Slay! Hey. That's cool. That's exciting. I love figuring out these little puzzles. Wow, we did it. I forgot that we had that to figure out. And we did it! Slay. Nice. Right? It's satisfying. Satisfying. Very good and nice. So good and nice. Alright. Oh wait, you're a necklace. You don't go there. I'm running out of necklace space over here. I'm running out of necklace space. Ah! Unless I make this also for necklaces. This is a big necklace. Alright, next. Edmund Bishop. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫 to see the paths ahead. I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch it once again after he died. To touch one again after he died. Oh, might be. I can't read. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Alright. I don't know if you want to do that, dude. I don't know if you want to do that. Interesting. Trees. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field, as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the path shown to them, and have been led to ruin. Okay, well, you're a tree. Well, that's Dradic, not 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. Nope. What was the symbols? There's a lot of arrows. Lots of arrows. Very interesting. So 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 looks like a DNA, like this. Those are all the symbols of the elements, though. Not that. It's so into because it could be any of them. There's a tree. The eyes of a... Oh, well... Let's see. Well, is there any gems that specifically talk about the mind? The mind. Brain stuff. No. Enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. The paths or paths ahead. Is there anything about paths? A stone of sight, maybe. Mentic. So maybe the Sword of Stone as a no. Wait, was I saying that? A Stone of Sight? Maybe? I don't know. Paths ahead. Let's see. Paths. Well, wait. Foresight would be an eyeball symbol on it. Show the paths ahead. I have it, right? I still have yet to get that. I only have 2 resonant objects in my index. I don't know if I'm taking that too literally. Liminal, how are you? How you doing? We're gonna get ads soon, just a heads up, guys. Stinky winky ads on the way. Cold. That's the symbol of cold. And then heat, so it's not that. Paths ahead. Paths ahead. Vibrates with energy. This is the stone I was thinking about. Oh my god! Stone of Sight! Okay! Okay! Oh, I didn't even check the field it produced. Whoops. That was sloppy. But what was that called? What was it called? A, Cassander. Cassander. I forget the symbols. And it's selenic, so we'll make it silver like the moon. Silver like the moon. I'm glad you're doing well, Liminal. I'm doing pretty good too. I had a nice weekend performing, and I'm happy to be back at home chilling. It's good. It's nice. My butt's very sore, and I'm happy about it, which is also a nice feeling. It's nice to be able to feel sore and be okay with it, you know? It stinks when you're sore and it like really hurts, you know? Like that's not fun. Okay. Pet the kitty. We're going for 100 pets here. I wish it told us how many times we actually pet Jupiter. I wish it was a Jupiter pet counter. Gilbert Ames. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. Okay. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Yes, we know this. We know this. Is it the Ambra? No. Caustic Purifier? Known as the eye, is placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in liquid and left for a full cycle or cleansed. Okay, here we go. So we want this purifier, which I think is this. There we go. We already did that. We know. We've already identified that. Lavinia Hawthorne. You're new. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. How are you? If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. I'll show you my gris. For the ritual of the broken path. A grist is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. Ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's this. Play! This guy's got soot all over him. It does produce a Wixic field like we saw before. So we got this one. And I think I've been doing Wixic as, what, green? I don't remember actually. No. Yes? I don't fucking. Actually, that can stay right there. Next. Leopold Morris. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Back Barrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Just casual basilisk sighting. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. Oh, I have come to prepare my sword. Huh? There's a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Back Barrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have to protect my... Huh? Oh, maybe a Siren Ward? They don't have her offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Oh, so we're actually gonna need a folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Rare huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk as a known folium blade. Is the We've looked at these items so many times. Folium. Alright. Gross. Slay, we're killing it today. We're killing it. We only got one wrong so far. Francesca Robertson. They've escaped. At first, my patience grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had the breakthrough. Huh? Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seems lucid. Calm, even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately, she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital? I have no idea where they've gone. Okay, well that's some plot thickness. Kentered, hello. The game's really cool so far. I mean, I love strange horticulture, and this has been just as fun for sure. Been really enjoying it. Still have to do this. Still have to get that third resonant object. Or we have to look at this, if there's any... A resonant compass will point towards nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected in this way. I'm so dumb. So the other one was... started with like a Z, which I think is like... what was it? This. So, oh my god. Wait, this is another resonant object right here, the Ambra. Oh my god, wait. No, come back. Maybe it can't do it because we have to end the day? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna find out. I think I got that. It looks so intriguing, but I've never played a game like it yet. Oh my god, I highly recommend it. It's very cozy. Very cozy if you like puzzles and point and click with some spookiness. It's so nice. Alright, so almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. So I think at the last day, we'll go through and read them all together. So we have like the coherent story. Because I'm also a little lost on this one. This is going to be another grave. Oh, that's the sun. Looks like our clock. Huh? Wait. It's a gravestone, though. A gravestone with a half moon on it, maybe? Okay, hold on. Is there a gravestone with that? What sort of half moon are we okay. This one? Slay! We got it! The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Very interesting. Okay, also, what the hell? This has to be it. Right? It says lightest first, heaviest last. So maybe we have to... I think this is definitely the lightest one. Oops. These almost weigh the exact same. Are there any other? This is another resonant object. So maybe it's not the compass. Maybe it's these. It is! We just have to use the compass to find them. Cool. Very exciting. That's the symbol of the game we're playing. How intriguing. I'm intrigued. Tickle me intrigued. We got it! No, come back here. Okay. Is there anything else I still haven't? Oh yeah, we're still working on this, I think. We got 2 of them so far. I don't know how many more there are. And that's for this. We did this one and one other. We're still waiting on a clue for it. Alright. Let's do it. Day 17. Let's go. Is it more witchy in its lore or more all things strange and intriguing? I'll say esoteric in general. The Witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things, you know. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but now I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. What are these items going to do with him? Thank you so much for the follow. Kentra, thank you so much. Hope you're having a nice cozy time here. So either I need to bring them out of the museum, keep them out of the museum, or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it. I want it to be here, just for the drama, you know? So either Dread Vivant or a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰. A Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Or a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰, also called a moon pool, or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturs that says that a 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰 should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where this idea came from. Well, we want it here, so I think I want to give him a Dread Vivant so he can bring it here. Balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. Okay, let's give our wood oak if I'm not mistaken. This is gold. We got a symbol here of rebirth. This we know it's not that. I think this is the 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰 that calls upon the elements, which those are all that. So this would be more of like a balance thing. And this is literally heat. So there's some balance there, but oh wait, what's this? That might be life and death. Let's look at this. Dark purposes and death and decay. No. It's an interesting one. This has all sorts of stuff all over it. So, Dread Vivant. Dangerous artifacts. Silent breath. Interesting. Spirit vault. Life and death, good and evil. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. So something representing balance. Balance. Is there anything about balance in here? I don't know. Psycho Nacho Man, welcome in. How are you doing? There isn't like a symbol for life and death, or evil and good, or it's P. Oh, life and death. I don't have anything with these symbols on it though. Let's maybe just look closer. Maybe I just to look a little closer. There's still so many things we haven't identified. I imagine it has to do with some sort of symbology. Right, we have an orange stone, a turquoise, and a pale yellow. What's that mean? Orange, turquoise, pale yellow. So this is fire and light, water, and strength. Hey, Smiling Demon! Welcome in! How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. Ow. I'm like... Oh, the power rising up off a dread is subtle but noticeably invigorating. Okay, so there's something about it we can feel. Be able to feel something from it. It won't be this, I don't think. Feeling of disquiet lancet now. I doubt it's this one. Yeah. We've felt that one before. Something unusual about this item? Okay. Nothing there. I have a strong sense of being watched. Nothing to remark there. Cause me to reflect on mortality. Interesting. Nothing there. Gives me goosebumps. Find out unsettling. It says I'm supposed to feel invigorated by it, so... This is definitely a symbol for strength. Balance. Balance. Heck. Only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. Feeling of disquiet lances through my body? Wait, no, because I'm pretty sure that's the 𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫'𝔰. I don't want to give him the 𝔬𝔬𝔰. But the... Subtle but noticeably invigorating. So he doesn't have anything. Trying to find something. We haven't identified this one yet, right? Yeah, no, we haven't. This one's hard. Okay, hint. I know that. I'm looking for something that shows representation of two opposing concepts, life and death, for example. Well, this is hot and cold. Okay, it wasn't that. Death and life. Death and life. There's something down here. I forgot to. No. There's nothing over here I forgot to identify, right? Yeah, this is all identified. Something symbolic of day and night? No. Maybe? We don't have a lot of stuff with like just two symbols or something like that. That's what's interesting to me. Unless I'm just not looking close enough, which is so possible. Give me another hint. No. Yeah, I don't want that though. I could use perception to see if any of these items have power rising up off them. None of them do! This is piercing my soul. Nothing to remark. This is unusual. Nothing to remark here. It's my mortality. Nothing to remark here. Feel like I'm being watched. Nothing to remark with this one. Nothing there. This one says, feeling of disquiet lances through my body. I want to make sure I'm understanding the word disquiet. So you think you know a word and you're like, it's this, right? And then you start to question it. Yeah, I don't think it's that. This doesn't have anything. This has nothing either. Nothing. This gives me goosebumps. So maybe it's this? There aren't any... There isn't anything I'm not supposed... Guys, what the fuck? No, I don't want that. Oh my... Whatever. That was bullshit. Dread Vivant, whatever. That was stinky. That's not any of my books. Thinking outside the box? How dare they? How dare they make me use my brain? How rude. Whiskey, what's up? I'm feeling stupid today. Next. David Schaefer, the mailman. It's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. Yeah, because there's a bunch of rabid people out. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. I don't know. Best. How I feel every day. I'm glad I'm not alone. Glad I'm not alone. I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You are welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you then, I will donate them to the library across the street. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? Who's this? Am I supposed to use something to like help me see what the fuck this is? Who the fuck do you think you are coming in here? You didn't address your name. What do you mean? What do you mean? Across the street. Across the street. The library. Where's the library? 26. Okay, there's two. Several of scrolls look promising, but they are written in a Druidic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Rona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Translate? Druidic script. Alright, well. We're up to... trying to make sense of anything. Cleaning home and then prepping for my new D&D campaign. Do you know what you're gonna play as? So cheeky, right? It is. Druidic. Hit. Druidic script. Is there something about translating? Something to do with scripts? Translation. Ah. Meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They resemble a mentic field. pattern, but the items themselves do not produce semantic fields. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability is not transferred to spoken language. So this will have a lot of symbols on it. And it doesn't produce... They resemble a mentic field pattern, which is
Mentic.
like this. But they do not produce a mentic field pattern. The effect of the Babelia? The Dungeon Master. Oh wait, you're DMing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is there anything you're specifically looking forward to, Whiskey? This game is full of cheeky little shits for sure. So, effect of the Babelia makes my head spin and I lose my eyes. I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me. Letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort and I feel drained as I reach the end. Ooh, oh. So many things. Huh, well, I'm glad we guessed that right. And now we know that this is a Babelia? Babelia. Babelia. And it actually had a Dradic fields. No, Diurnic fields. So, make you, yeah, that color. That's fine. Next. Anna Bryant. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst week possible to lose my Bryke charm? Bryke? Hope that you have one that I can replace it with. Sure. My GF is playing a gambler warlock whose patron is a lord of leprechauns. That's amazing. That's so clever. I love that. I look forward to hearing more about how our character is. I'm so curious about that. That's so fun. Guess who's back? Back again. Lap is back. Total Congress. Tell a local congressman. Welcome back, Lap. How you doing? I've been getting stumped like crazy today. I've been getting stumped like crazy. A powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, of winds in times. There should be that. Yeah. That's the triple goddess right there. So how is that spelled? Bryke? Charm. This is almost all guessed. We almost have everything labeled. That's kind of cool. Go us. Alright. Oh, sorry. Eli! I'm sorry. I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nalian Casket. Yeah, your brother has it. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. Yes. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Oh boy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. Alright. We will need to create a pillar of 𝔖𝔤𝔢𝔫𝔰. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, snap. Okay. Good luck with that. We haven't gotten any more of these. A pillar of 𝔖𝔤𝔢𝔫𝔰 is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant 𝔖𝔤𝔫 convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With 𝔤𝔤𝔫𝔰's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Hey, I recognize some of those runes. I saw Dagaz. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool symbology in this. A lot of really cool symbology here. It's very, very... But it's good. It's good and nice. It's good and nice. Alright, next. Isabel Stowe. I have had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Wish this is a thing of strength. Would that work? Slay! This item bears symbol strength. It's made of stone. Did they identify it for us though? They didn't identify it. Did it give us a word? Did it? Shit. I wish I just saw my delay. Did you guys see a name for it? I didn't see a name for it. Ah! Oh no. That's unfortunate. Fortune's Lane, huh? No, that's definitely that other thing. Try cocaine, yeah, right? Be lifting things like crazy. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. Can we get any other resonant pages? No. Okay. First storm of the year is rolling in and I'm driving towards it and I'm so excited right now. Oh shit! Are you driving towards a nor'easter? Because it just passed through here. Susan Hill. We still don't know anything about Verona. I would like a blood beck. The nameless ones are restless. I'm ready to hear their voices. You got something on your face, girly pop. A bloodbeck? Okay. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbeck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless god. Okay, so we have to listen for sounds here. Nothing there. What's that? Bloodbeck, here you go. Design of the item in the yep. Yep. Okay, so that's the bloodbeck. Pardon. Pardon. Okay. I wonder if we get any more items. Sorry. That is why. Alright. I went to move the casket, but it's gone! What do we do? I heard Eli's back in town, but he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, then I don't know where to find him. Dude! You're a fucking mess. Oh god. Oh god, what do we do? I don't know. You had one job. Oh god. We're about to go into the last day, guys. That's kind of crazy. And Southern Cali. Oh, it's the typhoon. Okay, got a different storm. That's. I hope you're okay, though. Gonna rain all day tomorrow? God rays are turned up to max. Yeah, I hope you're safe, though. Half-elf barbarian, let's go. Keep them safe indeed. But I hope it's just a nice, cozy, rainy day. That'd be great. That'd be great. Alright, guys, this is the last day. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer... Well, actually, let's read it from the beginning. So this is the beginning of this story. So let's read it all so it all makes sense. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. 2 days earlier, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing 2 things at the same time. 1, part of his mind was not his own, and 2, this casket wanted to be opened. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye, as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner, as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. The 2 men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. The rider was lucky. He made it to Backbarrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. The rider's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they looked for answers. The curator learned that the 𝔖𝔤𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. Oh shit. Alright. This is last day, guys. Books. Books. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. This could be a rainy day. Okay, good. I'm glad. Ooh, we got a friendly elf druid. I love that for you. Fuck yeah, druids. Is this gonna spritz out here? We had a hurricane last year and it ended up raining for a day and nothing else. You had an all black eye at Larblast gathering? Drugs and fey magic. Oh no. Partying too hard over there, Whiskey. Jeez. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. So there's this one place called the Spoken Word. Okay. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. I don't fucking know, man. Okay, so it could be a library. Or... let's see. So we went to the Woodsworth well, there's a library. There's a library. I feel like that's too easy, though, for the last day. There's a library. There's the Museum of History. There's the Spoken Word, which I don't know what that is. Those are the three I would guess. My character did fantasy ecstasy, and then a greater face saw my dilated eye and was like, what if it was all dilated? Oh god. He needed sunglasses. Friend Little Elf Druids are my favorite medieval theme Mighty Bosstones cover band. Is that real, Lap? Or are you fucking with me? Cause I'm like, I don't know any of those words besides Friendly Little Elf Druid. It does seem too easy, right? I'm like, is it just a library? No. The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge, its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work, as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities. She says without looking up, it's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I uncover anything useful. Which she has visited. It's been a bit, though. So it wasn't that. Mighty Bosstones is a band. Oh, okay. I've never heard of them. Medieval ska band. Oh, okay. I've never heard of them. Mighty Bosstones. I don't listen to like a lot of ska, but let's do a little. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Wait, is there something in the catacombs? With books and arcane? Is there a symbol of books? How come we never got to go here? Or is that just like... Oh? That's a book. I'm wasting my time here. Ugh. 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 Okay, so maybe not... Whenever I hear below, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be... It's not, though. So what if it is... Sorry, I'm having 1,000 separate thoughts. So part of me is like, I wonder if a lot of these other places we just have to click on for the sake of it to learn what it is, especially like the town. You know, like what the hell is the spoken word? 12? Let's go. I'm curious. Oh, the theater is in surprisingly good condition given the rather ramshackle state of the rest of the town. I shake my head, remembering the time old Benjamin Marsh mistook a real sword for a prop one and accidentally stabbed a poor lady in the front row. Props and costumes are no use in my line of work. Okay, so it's a theater. That makes sense. So then, would it be the library? Here? Entering the library, I am drawn to a dark alcove, round to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly a cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled up on a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books that they read. Wait, so... I'm below. Esoterica and Arcana. So below? There's a library. So is it like literally like bottom of the map or like underneath? What do you guys think? Vegas is probably the impression that I get in 97. I don't think I know that. Impression that I get? I'll have to check that one out. I don't know. Thanks, Whiskey. Be safe. Mighty Mighty Boston's? Is that like Hungry Hungry Hippos? Oh, slay. So the floor below. I think it'd be here. I'm wasting my time here. God dang it. So you think it'd be this? Oh wait, ground floor. Wait, they do... Oh my god, it's like literally right there. Oh my god, I see what they're doing here. I see what they're doing here. I'm taking a picture. Hold up, I see what they're doing here. Oh my goodness, my brain. What a good itch. Okay. That's a good itch right there. Okay. So it's literally here. Which would be like here. Or here. I think here. Nope. It's the other one. The other one. It's this one. Yeah! Solve all the clue cards! Yes! As I open the door, I am hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris, I find something of interest. Ooh, very water. Right, we know that that's a... I think... No, wait, no, that's not water. Maybe it is... you know what? I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Heck. Alright, so there are so many objects not labeled yet. Are we gonna label them all today? Eli! The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. You did? Oh. A candle that gives off no light. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. A finger, but not of flesh. Well, we know a candle that gives off no light is this. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. There's something called an anchor here somewhere. A finger, but not of flesh. Excuse you. What's finger? Witch's finger? Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cursed some and finished off others. Well, this is the witch's symbol. Oh, okay, so that is the thingy. I shouldn't just have it like out here, but here we are. Just have it out here. It's fine. Don't know why he gave me instructions for that. Like, why would I... So this is a witch's finger. I knew it. I knew it. I could smell it. Well, David Schaefer, what's going on here today? The lake has turned black? As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. Yeah. But the mail won't deliver itself. Oh, this poor guy. And thanks, guys. This is bananas. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleeson Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible unknowable fate. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Fear in autumn. Rising in winter. Fear in autumn? Is there a symbol for fear? Oh yeah, this. So autumn is our little acorn buddy. Fear is this. Rising in winter. which is here. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash papers. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense there is some valuable information. Whoa, that's cool. There might still be something in that house that we don't have yet. Alright, next! Sorry, kitty. Eli, welcome back. It's time to end this. Now. Bring the casket to the pit. I didn't even get to label everything! Okay, we're gonna go to the pit, which is 20. The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and the open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. This is a site of 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally we need light of 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 to bind them. Wait, was I supposed to label these like right now? Okay, light of this just got crazy. By appearances, these Noctic items have no connection to the League of the Amphissian Heart. So they're gonna look similar. Oh, okay, it's like the thingies. They are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. Pressure's on, guys. This is the final thing? Just like that? Just like that? Okay, so this is darkness. So we need light and darkness. This is darkness. I'll put that east. Light. So that's interesting. They're saying 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 light. So the thing that they're talking about was this. Amphissian Talon. Which actually makes me wonder if this is 𝔖𝔤𝔻℉ light then. Or this one? This is Noctic. There's so many items we never got to label. This is Noctic. This might be the light of 𝔖𝔤𝔻℉. Strength and weakness. Okay, so this is strength. And I think this witherance is literally weakness. Like, I think this actually is symbol for... What is that symbol again? Weakness. Yeah. So we got those two. So strength and weakness we have. And we need light and darkness. So this is one, but what if that's Korchin's light? Or light of Korchin, whatever it's called. Whatever. What else is like a symbol for darkness? Oh, what's the symbol of light? Is there something of light here? A stone of protection enveloping night. So a moonstone can also be nighttime. So a sunstone as well, which would be this is light. Darkness would be down here, which could be this, but also I don't know if we have another like. Well, what if I did the Moonstone Guardian? And then what if this is Korchin's light? It's the only black gemstone I have. It'd be weird if that's Korchin's light though. You know. Or what's it called? Light of Korchin. Korchin. Darkness, light, fear to joy. I don't know if there's any way of testing it, you know? I don't know, I'm scared now, because then what the fuck is this? Find it unsettling. But it's a Noctic item. And this isn't Noctic. This is. You think this might be it, guys? But the first game you play on after the end to label everything. Oh, that's right, you do. You think this is it, guys? I don't know if there's room for oopsies at all here. I think 2 of these items might be wrong. Okay, so it's not that then. Oh my god, wait! Your darkness. This isn't the light of Korchin then. Is it this? That's not Noctic though. These Noctic items have no connection. The League of the Amphibian Heart. How's my rising dread? Oh, like actually, like IRL, or is that an item? Because mine's constantly rising. I'm back for 5 more minutes. Gotta go home, make dinner, and then do D&D prep like planned. The Adventure Brother is a branch between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, how cool is that? I've yet to actually finish 1. I started 1 a long time ago and never actually got to finish it. Mancini rules are rough, yeah, they are. The in-game thing that goes up when you get something wrong, it was called Rising Dread in the first game. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's like a sanity thing. But I don't know. Despite appearances. Maybe you should use this instead. I think 2 of these items might be wrong still. It's light and darkness. Weakness and strength. I hope they make more games in this universe. Me too. Speaking of 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 on... Oh, 2.5 edition? I didn't even know that was a thing. But I'm only familiar with the 5th edition. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Light and darkness. Light and darkness, strength and weakness. Am I doing it right? I completely failed and gave up at the end of the first game. I had mislabeled something and didn't notice. I ended up using hints. I've been using hints. What's wrong with using hints? Nothing wrong with using hints. It's okay to use hints. But I'm fucking stumped right now. I don't know. What's... I know. I was trying to get that achievement too, but I had to use a hint. Just got a call from your lawyer. Wait, why are you getting money from your lawyer? What happened? Wage theft settlement means Whiskey's had to pay off his debts. Oh, hell yeah. Good for you. Sorry you had to deal with wage theft, but I'm glad it's working out now. Fear to joy. Are you Noctic? You're also Noctic. I'm gonna think this through more carefully. Several of these items don't feel right? Even more now? Or it was just 2. This isn't it at all? 2 of these items might be wrong. Maybe that's correct, but... How is your sanity not insane? It's really close. I can't, if I get this wrong, I'll go insane. But what's incorrect is driving me crazy. That's driving me up a wall. Like, this is literally strength and weakness. This is... Sunbound? Okay, we're just gonna go insane, see what happens. One of these items I'm not sure about. Which item? Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. I guess we have to play this now. So that's cool. We might die now. We might die, guys. It's fine. Oh, sick. Please keep giving me good RNG here. Guys, we need good RNG. Oh boy, do we need good RNG. And we just need... Well, these are... Because stars can be anything. Hey. Oh! Okay, I just need 3 of a kind. We're getting really lucky. This game is like taking big pity on us right now. Big pity on us. Wow. That was a rigged RNG because they're like, this girl's bad. This music is amazing. This is Strange Antiquities. It's really good music, it is. Alright. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, it was saying I had one thing wrong once I put the sunbound there. So... that's correct. I'm pretty sure this is correct. I don't know if that's correct now. But this literally means strength. And this literally means weakness. So what if it's this? 2 of these items might be wrong. Okay, when I had that there, it was this one item might be wrong. So one of these items is wrong. And this literally is strength and weakness. It's this... This one isn't night? Darkness? Okay. Let's go to the here. Darkness. Tenenbrand cloak? Would that be good, you think? What the fuck is it? Can't fucking see. What is this? Heading off. Good luck with the game. Thank you so much, Raganator. Hope you have a good whatever you're doing. Eepin, heading off for the rest of the day. Hope you have a good time zone. Thanks for hanging out. Wonder if you can even lose this. Yeah, I don't know. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now they're here. I spin round to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly, it feels inevitable. The casket, now! But I'm not sure I want to give it to him? No, we're gonna do it. What the fuck? The wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the thaumaturge has fear in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help him, but it's no use. They're all around us. The man tears the casket free and it clatters to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to the rest of on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I am surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Back from the dead. Oh! She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. At the same moment, Eli activates the light of Corchin. Time stands still, and then there is a rush and a roar as a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring up into the night sky where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air, until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. And then there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. Destroy the casket and reach an ending. It's been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remember nothing from the ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they have all made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket, and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Ending 1! A catastrophe avoided. The casket has been destroyed and Undermere is safe again. How many endings are there? We never met Bonnie Robertson. She went missing. She fled after trying and failing to murder Barton Potter and has not been seen since. Audrey Bell's dead because she's crazy. Jack Hungerford went insane. Jupiter. If anything happened to Jupiter, we would have rage quit this game. So nice that Verona was alive. Like, are you kidding me? So now I'm gonna have to play this offline to get the rest of the stories. Which I'll spare you guys from. But hopefully this has inspired you to try it yourself. See how much you remember. Wow. That was nuts. Oh wait! Day 19 epilogue! We have an epilogue. Well, we have to. We have to. What the fuck is this thing called, though? I know this is a mether. The agonizing mether or something like that. Something mether. That's the only other mether we didn't use. I don't even see it here. Oh, abrasive mether. This is the abrasive mether, for sure. What else would it be? They're all cups. Tess Sherwood. Aww, look at them freckles. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. He said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous sauce from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Ambra? Oh. Okay. Shoo! Morgan's insanity? Okay, well let's read on that because I don't know what that is. A poison of the mind. Thanks. G. Verona died in your game. So did Eli! Oh, I have to get that ending. Eventually. Okay, this is a symbol for poison. Have anything like that? No. Okay, let's look up poison. Bones guard? I don't think it's this. Bears the mark of the antidote. That's right. But I don't think that's it. Why didn't I just click poison again? Shadowhold? Would it be a Shadowhold? Not a Shadowhold. Would it be the bone one? Bone guard? I'm blowing it here. Jesus. He has Morgan's insanity, which all it says about that is a poison of the mind. Thanks. A poison of the mind. Stop the infection spread by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Something can cut out memories? Oh, memories. Maybe we'll look up memories then. This could be any of these. Not this. No. Oh. Okay, 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫 maybe? Oh, would it be an abrasive mether? The thing I just labeled? Nope. And there goes our sanity. How did I save my cat? Wait, you killed your cat? Wait, what happened to your cat? I didn't have to do anything for my cat. Did your cat die in your game? What happened? Oh. I don't know. The kitty was just okay in my game. There was no... What did I use to save my cat? I never had to save my cat. I don't know what you're saying. Like, my cat was never in danger, I guess is what I'm saying. Wow, I'm getting poopy ass rolls here. Yeah. Your cat was catnapped? What? I never even had that happen. Holy crap. Actually, let's get that one. They're pooping right now. That's bad. If you give Bonnie the wrong item, she kidnaps the cat. Oh my god. No, I let her try and kill Porter. Porter. But she failed, and he came back as a silver fox. It worked out great. Okay, so not an abrasive method. Man, my brain is not feeling so smart right now. Solemn method? We already looked at this one. Restful method? Clarity of thought, maybe? Restful method? You want this? God fucking damn it. Oh, wow, that's crazy, though. If you still figure out which item you need now... You can still figure out which item you need now, though? Right, for this person? Yeah, I'm fucking stumped. There's so many it could be. Because there is no memory. And poison is just these two. It's nothing there. There's an item that can cut out memories? Why don't I remember this? Oh. Okay, potentially that. A diverging hook. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔰 branches. Oh my god. Is it this? It's the only thing with like 3 different gemstones. Ah, diverging hook. Let's label that. That's what the diverging hook is? I guess if they like actually design these things to look how they sound, it would be way too easy, you know? But I'm like, that doesn't look like a hook at all. But thank you for the hint. Yeah, I'm not gonna read through the whole book. I'm already over time. But I want to see the end of this. Peggy Grafton. There's an old hermit living out past Wastwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time, he wants something that will Pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Well, this is a watery thing. Pull water from thin air, huh? Well, let's see. All the way to the back. To the back. To the back. Manus. According to Whitlock, these are lighter than an evicant by half. Not exactly the most useful insight. They're carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night air. Water's shadow can be used to pass through. Okay, no, it's definitely a manus. So my evicant is right over here. And you weigh how much? You're a pound. So you have to be a pound and a half. That is the symbol of water though, right? Yeah. Pale blue or turquoise, which this is definitely turquoise gemstone. Is there another one though? This one's also... Okay, I think it's this. Slay. Manus. What stinks is they're literally... I think we got the name of this, but I didn't get to label it. But I bet if I look up strength, it'll show up in there. Now that I think about it. Unless there's so much stuff for strength. Then we're kind of fucked. Oh, Fortnance. So that's a Fortnance. Fortnance. Right? I don't think that's it. I don't think I have anything else labeled as that. Nope. Okay, that's it. Next. Cecil Bateman. My lungs are shot. The doctors have told me to settle my affairs. But I'm not ready to give up. Not yet. I've heard a local story about the Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. Are you talking about the witch's fingers, or like... You talking about the witch's finger? Yeah, okay. I guess it wasn't technically labeled before, but we were able to deduce that pretty easily before. Okay. Sorry, kitty. Owen Fox. My farm is diseased. My crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. He says I should call upon Corchin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? This land's all I've got. Alright, Corchin. Corchin. Corchin! These are used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Corchin. She is goddess of the earth, creation, and rebirth. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Do you have an aura that's hard to explain? No, but that is the earth symbol, like, literally. And then what else is the other Corchin? Corchin. Osic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess 𝔬𝔰, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear 𝔬𝔰's unearthly hiss when they hold the ring up to their ear. Serpent goddess. Oh. Wisdom of the goddess. 𝔬𝔰, she is goddess of the earth, creation and rebirth. I'm assuming we need this. This was the light of... What was that? What was the item we were just using to, like, save her? Light of 𝔬𝔰. This was it, right? Right? This was it? Yeah. I think that's what I put in the middle. Love that I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting what I put. So that's cool. That's cool. Well. Is this it? Yes. Snake. 𝔬𝔰. Makes sense. Makes sense. Next. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. Okay, Martha Chapman. The weaving edge has always fascinated me. I don't plan on using it, heavens no. Blood magic, old traditions, I simply must have it. Okay. Weaving edge. Weaving edge for the edgelord. Weaving edge is used to enter the Red Knight, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. By 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔰 herself. Used to enter the Red Knight? What the fuck is the Red Knight? Bloodthirsty state of mind. Okay, these are all... Actually, no, you aren't identified yet. These are all identified over here. Made of oak. Oh. Wait, what are you? Oak, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. No! Oh, well, shit. I was too confident there. Bloodthirsty state of mind? Handle should be made... Handle? Oh wait, are you oak? That looks more like a weaving edge. Francis Mason. I've read the tales of Calaris from cover to cover. I was surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Did you know that he could walk through walls? I read that he used water shadow, but that we have lost the knowledge of how they work over the years. I have a feeling it's this, because that's a watery gemstone. I don't expect I'll get very far with it, but I'd like to study one all the same. I'm just gonna guess it's this one. Who knows? Perhaps I'll succeed where others have failed. I'm gonna be sloppy, y'all. I'm gonna be all sloppy-like and just guess it's this. Okay. Let's read about it then. Maybe. That was really sloppy. It bounced on it crazy style. And I hit the consequences. So water shadow. Alleged that water shadow can be used to pass through solid matter, but the art has long faded from memory. The items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thaumic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for so many years. Okay, you're plain. Like, are you... That is pretty faint. Definitely not this. I think it's this. Okay. Water shadow. How did I not do that? There we go. It's better. Ah! We went with the same shapes for like everything. Gus Foley. Oh. I've been studying old texts, references to things hidden beneath the surface of our world. They mention the use of a spirit eye to see beyond the black veil. It's something I'd like to experience for myself. Spirit eye. Alright. Spirit eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who desire their fear as nothing more than superstition, deride their fear. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath the visible world perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional sense to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. These are definitely opposing symbols. Good night, James. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. I know this is the compass thingy. Resonance compass. That is supposed to be labeled. I think I spelled that wrong, but it's okay. Okay, there are 5. Well, this is actually technically the L thing. 𝔬𝔤𝔰. I think this is a 𝔬𝔤𝔰. Pretty sure that's a 𝔬𝔤𝔰. Oh my god, is this that? Is this a shin? Piece of driftwood. How cool is that? That's totally a shin. Oh my god, wrong shape. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. Oh, you go over here. Go back where you belong, silly. Look at our full shelves. Looks so good. Alice Holtby. My grandmother followed the old ways. She kept a Dradic altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but it needs an argle. This seems like the place to find one. Argle? Argle. Argle. A vessel of the earth. Ramp. Ramp. Argyle. Alright. We're speedrunning this now. Tommy Brown, let's go! Oops. I work the riverbeds, searching for stones, amethyst, jade, maybe vivinite if I'm lucky. It's hard to spot them in the muck. But I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Worth a shot. Remnants? I don't know what that is. Remnant? Am I thinking too literally here? Feel the glimmer through the dirt? Let you feel the glimmer through the dirt? No. Where would I even look for that? Basilisk Black Heart. Queen. No. Sight? Something to do with sight? Ares Remnant? Oh, Ares Remnant. Where are you? There you are. We already identified that though. Hey Thomas Pope, you're back. We've had a bit of a snag and I've had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. I'll spare you the details. Thanks. I did identify that. That's why I'm confused. We even had a check in the book. I wonder, is there anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term? I'm losing money by the minute. Oh my god. I wonder, is there anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term? Up and running again in the short term? Do anything have haste? Or... remember you looking at the stars, right? Me too. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Really weird. That happens though sometimes. That's been a few items that have done that. Excavate the earth? Someone that can excavate the earth? Oh, like maybe a pit? Where'd I put that? My eyes. Wait, I thought I had a pit. Did I never identify that? Oh, here it is. This? Slay. We also identified this already. These are things we got a while ago. The reason why is that it was an optional item that day, so there was a chance that you gave the other one and didn't ID it yet. Oh, interesting. 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰. My thesis is on the psychology of fear, but books can only take me so far. I need to feel it properly. I'm sure you have something. All right, fear. Let's see what we have. 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. 𝔖𝔦s are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Oh, this is the one that makes you feel like you're being watched. It's that. Okay, cool. You know, this never got a check on it, but I haven't gotten any more clues about this, which that's driving me crazy. That's for sure. Because I don't think I'm gonna get any more clues, but I don't have any other little secrets from that. Anything during the epilogue they already identified must have been from optional item choices. That makes a lot of sense. I appreciate it, I guess. So there should only be 2 more. I did identify the abrasive mother. I do know what the 𝔖𝔦𝔯𝔰 is. I do know what the Shin is. Storm Ward? Oh. And Tormund's Bane. I bet this is the Storm Ward. And then this is gonna be Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis because there's an anti-paralysis. Okay, everything is labeled, but they don't know that in the books yet. Constance Bader. I'm not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Sometimes all it takes is a suggestion in the right state of mind. Do you have anything suitable? What is it? Shift thinking a little bit? Suggestion? So that makes someone like susceptible? No. No. Oh, I keep reading the wrong one. No. Booze. Get them drunk. Right? Booze. That's all they need. That's all they really need. Okay, maybe a restful mother. Let's try a restful mother. No. Oh, I got fucked. Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold that has over me. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. This whole thing. No! I hit the wrong button. Works out. It's fine. This game's taking big pity on me right now. For sure. This is some pretty crazy RNG here. It's a thingamajig. Yeah, it's a thingamajig. Oh wow. Need cats and snakes. One more cat. Eat my farts. One more cat. Stop it! Give me the cat. Whatever. Oh my god, Now they're just mad at me. What happens if we lose? Oh my god, please just give me the snake! Oh my god, no! I had what I needed! Fuck.
You.
That's really mean. Imagine living in this universe and everyone is bothering you for magical solutions for their every problem. That would be rough. Oh my god, literally, stop! Give me the 2 fucking cats. Stop! We're about to fucking die! Come on. Come on, please. 2 cats. Please. Please. Okay, come on. Cat. I'm gonna literally rip my hair out. Thank you. Wow, they really wanted me to sweat there. I don't want to know what happens if I lose. I'm so close to beating this game and labeling everything. That would have been really rude. So what the fuck does she want? She wants to manipulate someone. God dang it. That was stinky. That was really stinky. Naked and ranting about how the moon is made of green cheddar. Not again. Not again. Is there a suggestion section? A suggestive? Sleepstone, Storm, Selenic, Strength, Morgan's Folly. Okay, Morgan's Folly. Yeah, okay. Where is that? Where are you? I know we have you. I don't remember what you look like. You over here? What the fuck is it? Morgan's Folly. Where are you? Show yourself. Morgan's Folly. There you are. Please. We had that labeled. Jane Fairburn. My sons are out of control. Jail doesn't teach them anything. A year behind bars and they come back worse. Want them to feel the wrong they've done. Real penance, so that they might change their ways. Want something that gives them guilt, which... Binding Seed? Which was what again? Binding Seed was... Here we go. There are a lot of things we've already labeled. Wow, it's just like a marathon here. There's a lawman snooping around the blacksmith's guild. Can't have them poking into parts of the business they're not supposed to, if you catch my drift. I need a way to keep them out. Oh, they want this. Slay. Speedrun! Boom, next. Sorry. Freddie Lamb. I can't bear the pain any longer. I would rather have no memory of her at all than suffer like this. Don't try to talk me out of it. I've already made up my mind. Hick. Abrasive mether. There you go. He just says that he wants to keep the popo out. He needs the popo out. Charlotte Bradshaw. Look at her pink freckles. My brother captains a small fishing vessel in Haverig. There was a big storm last month and 2 boats never came home. What's this? I remember what the old sailors used to carry. A shin. Charm token seems to keep the sea calm or at least keep you afloat. You want this? I know it. I want to give him something like that, just in case. Here, here, here. Next. Peter Leland. We just read how this is used on your tongue to help with paralysis. Finally! Thought I'd be silent forever. I've been studying the eye and trying to give a voice to the markings on the stones. Next thing I knew, I couldn't speak. It has been a dreadful few weeks. Well, feel better. David Schaefer? What are you doing here? Rain! Again! Soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. I'm fed up with it. Got a few bob to spare if you know a way to keep me dry. Got a few bob... Identify all the items. We did it. Closed, end of day. And with that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest, right after I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ears. It's so good and nice. It's so nice. It's just so good and nice. Wow. The end. We did it. We did it. I am so late. Oh my god.